Hi, my name is Mark Archer. I've written a book called Blow Out Sax, a revolutionary approach to learning the sax, and I'm currently going to teach you the rest of the palm key notes on the sax. And to do that, we're going to play a couple of tunes. We're going to play one of the greatest tunes of all time, Amazing Grace. So, we've done the top D, we've got that lovely and solid on the sax now, courtesy of playing Baker Street and playing When the Saints. Now, we're then going to play Amazing Grace after. So, top D, top D. Now, next to top D, there's a little stubby key, I call it, which is for top D sharp. Okay, so let's just go from top D to top D sharp. Okay, sounds like a sort of East German police siren. When you've got those two held down, the right hand comes to the top palm key, or sidebar as Craig calls them. Okay, and that's top E. To go from top D, you've got to land those two keys simultaneously. Okay? Top E, one of the greatest notes on the sax. So top D to top E. Okay? So what I'm going to initially do is we can go back to things like when we first started playing Ain't No Sunshine and Swing Low Sweet Chariot, and just play it up an octave, which would be a really good thing to do. So you got to breathing occasionally is good, but again, you know the tune by now, so you have a certain sense of ownership. Okay, so that's top E, and you kind of have to launch from the C straight to the top E and hit all three palms simultaneously and open all three palms simultaneously. But really good one because you already know the tune. Okay, so we're just getting it in a different context. Similarly, in the book, there's also Swing Low Sweet Chariot again with playing top D and top E. The next tune we're going to do is one of the greatest tunes of all time, and it stood the greatest test of all time, which is Amazing Grace, which was written by a former slave captain as he was going through a storm and said, "God, deliver me and I'm yours." He came back and he wrote this amazing tune and influenced many, including William Wilberforce, who was behind the abolition of slavery in 1834. Fantastic tune, spine-tingling tune. Now we're going to play it as there's a top E in it and a top D. It's only 5 notes. It's a really good one to learn. And again, I've done a backing track especially for it. We do the first verse low, the second verse the thumb on high. The third verse we just pluck out and play just the key notes to it, and the fourth verse we get a little bit flash and start bringing in a little B flat. So do you remember your B flats that way or the two fingers that way? Okay, if you're going from B to B flat as well, the third way to do it, which is a really nice way to do it, is going from B to either first or second finger of the right hand. Okay, but it's just a beautiful tune. You can really put your heart and soul into Amazing Grace. There's a version with and there's a version without saxophone. So again, when you have ownership of it, you feel like you've really got it under your fingers. Don't be afraid to put it on. Amazing saxophone version also to have a listen to is by Hank Crawford. Hank Crawford of Ray Charles fame, fantastic saxophone player, really soulful. So check that one out as well. Okay, so Amazing Grace is going to include top E and top D. Okay, so enjoy playing this one. So Amazing Grace on the saxophone, lovely tune. Taken a few liberties, put some blue notes in towards the end, but you get the feel of it, okay? Really nice one to learn by heart. So that is including top D and top E to enjoy playing Amazing Grace.